of a back-to-back. Do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's Shireman in at the 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And grant the Achilles tear for Jayson Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
And so he hits both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Pass to Kuzma. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Last time they met in Boston.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench. You know, with his handles, he excels at tricking up the defense and getting the good looks he wants.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And, you know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Brown fires from deep, knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half in. Kuzma, the pass to Rollins. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
So it's Boston now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him, and he said we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, Brian.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Give Kuzma room to elevate, and he is a prime-time throw-down. He's going to jam it right in your mug.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's White. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. And here's Brown for 3. Green with the defensive effort. The Bucks trail. He takes it in. Turner passes to Porter. That 3's off the mark. And Brown has got the ball here for the Celtics. Pass to White. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Green. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Kuzma, soft touch off the glass. Kuzma's got 6. Boston has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. They set the screen. There's the 3. Jaylen Brown, that one's good.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
The Bucks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Kuzma outside. There's a screen by Turner to the inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's White after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Shireman coming off a 12-point game. Beyond the arc. White can't hit. The Bucks have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Back to Porter. Tries again. Boston pulls it in.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to Shireman. Fires the 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Porter. Kuzma down low. Defended by Hauser. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Pass to Hauser. Vucevic against Turner. Vucevic, the pass to Brown. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Brown's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And now let's see some real stats, real scores from the real NBA and find out which players were the top distributors these past 10 games. You take a look at Porter. Right now, he's 5th in assist, just cutting defenses to pieces.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
On defense, the Celtics. 6-point lead. The 3 ball. Hauled in by Brown. So it's Boston now, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Kuzma. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from 3-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The free throw off from Kuzma. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that sends Derek White to the free throw line. It's on Kevin Porter. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Bucks trail by 9. Inside, Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. White with it. Now Porter defending. And it's good. 2 points.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Turner. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. There's a screen by Turner. Kuzma down low, defended by Hauser. It's Kuzma with the miss. Porter against White. Pass to Hauser. Outside, Brown. They double team Brown, and Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
He did not want to pick up his second foul this early. Now he's got to be careful.
Cameron Thomas checked in for Porter Jr. On the wing, Hauser jacks up a 3. The rebound by Turner.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Green, the pass to Kuzma. There's a screen by Turner. To the paint. Puts up the 8-footer, and it's in, off the glass. Turner's got 6 points.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
So it's Boston now. 9-point game. Outside White. Brown with it. He also had a big impact in that win against the 76ers.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
First in opponent points per game, and their defense has been locked down. They hold their opponents to a very low shooting percentage, second best in the league at that, and it keeps them in every game.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Pass to Thomas.
Wow, what a fantastic move by Thomas. He uses the bounce to create space.
Celtics lead by 10. Here's Shireman. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jaylen Brown never loses confidence. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla said he has great short-term memory. If he misses a shot, it never affects the next one. You can't shake him. I just love his poise and his ability to attack. Brown said, every time I take the floor, I want to be aggressive. Guys, back over to you.
You love that confidence. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Well, there's no question. Thomas has the green light from out there.
Boston on offense, leading by 12. White, the pass to Vucevic. And here's Hauser. Outside, Brown. Pass to Shireman. 4 on the clock. White for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Such a unique player, Clark. Miles Turner. He's both a floor spacer and a rim protector.
There aren't too many guys like that in the league, VA. I mean, those are two very distinct skill sets, and to have them in one big guy like Turner, that's certainly something you relish and appreciate.
That's good from White.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Kuzma, and it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Green. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Shireman. It's both from the stripe. The Bucks trail by 12. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Thomas. Six to shoot. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Jang comes in for Turner, and it's Jackson in for Rollins. Both good from the line that time.
When you watch Cam Thomas go on one of his patented scoring outbursts, it's reminiscent of the microwave. He heats up quickly and can carry the offense in stretches.
Now here's Pritchard, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Here's Tatum. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by Boston.
Well, it's no secret Thomas is a shoot-first kind of player. But right there, excellent pass off the pick and roll.
Celtics lead by 10. Here's Benton. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the right side, Pritchard, the pass to Queta. Just 5 on the clock. Pritchard against Thomas, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Thomas against Pritchard. Now here's Thomas, guarded closely. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thomas has gotten his third basket of the night.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Benton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Connects from downtown. And the Celtics lead by 13.
They've really built this lead on the...
And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Just beating the buzzer. Listen to this crowd right now. Incredible.
It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. We'll be back in a moment. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Peyton Pritchard, and it's Garza in at the power forward.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Trent. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
How about the work inside that time by Trent Jr.? Just taking what the defense gives him.
Celtics lead by 11. Now Pritchard to the middle. Here's Gonzalez, and he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Thomas, following the bucket by Boston. Here's Trent. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Trent's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now, and the bucket is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Thomas passes to Harris. Pass to Trent from behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter.
Really confident in his mechanics. They're efficient. No wasted motion. All Trent Jr. needed was the rock.
Here's Gonzalez. Here's Walsh. Cato, pass to Pritchard. Here's Walsh, pounded by Harris. Right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Pritchard. It's hauled in by Portis.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
It's stolen. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Garza, launches it, gets the 3 to fall. And the Celtics lead by 13. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities aplenty the way the game is played now. He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the Bucks with some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Jang. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Here's Pritchard. 10 points for him. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porter, the pass to Portis. Now here's Thomas. And here's Green from the arc. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Pass to Pritchard. It's Brown on the wing, defended by Kuzma. Brown against Kuzma. Brown inside, and that one's no good. He's 5 of 7 in this one. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Back to Kuzma. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Launches a 3. Porter's shot is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. Down by 15. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Pass to Thomas from outside the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Well, you know, Thomas knows that in order to be a great scorer, you have to be able to get to the line.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw no good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Turner's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And here's Pritchard. 12 points for him. Kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Up top, Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pritchard, no good. The Bucks trail by 13. Pass to Kuzma. And here's Green from the arc. Drops in the 3. Green's got 6 points.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave him all alone at the arc.
I don't think he could have been any more impressive than he was tonight. Brown is setting this place on fire.
The Bucks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. Turner, a screen on Brown. And it's Green missing. Celtics lead by 12. Pritchard surviving the D. Inside. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. 7 points in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Milwaukee with the ball. The Celtics making their last shot. Porter, the pass to Trent. There's a screen by Turner. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Kuzma outside. Back to Porter. Pritchard with a steal. Pass to Hauser. And here's Brown. Clock at 6. Here's Queta. Hauser outside. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hauser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Outside Porter. To halt the run. Drains the triple.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last 3 only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Rollins, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Vucevic, he's checked in for Boston. And how about we check the numbers for Peyton Pritchard? Here's Pritchard. 12 points for him. Porter with the steal. In transition. Here come the Bucks. And then Porter with the dunk.
You know, for guys like Porter Jr., who really can score the ball, transition hoops are part of the package. That's easy money for guys like him.
Outside Pritchard. Back to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. It's a 16-point game. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
So it's Boston now, after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Kuzma, the pass to Porter. Here's Rollins. 11 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Celtics lead by 13. Now here's Pritchard. 12 points for him. Brown inside, working on Green. Shireman from outside, off the mark.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Porter, the pass to Green. Here's Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. This one for 3. And it's Green missing.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Pass to Shireman. Now Vucevic. Turner covers. To the wing, right side. 3-pointer, Pritchard. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you guys.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Pritchard to end the drought. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Hauser outside. 3-pointer. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Hauser's got 13.
Boy, Vucevic so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really An outstanding passer for a big guy.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Rollins. No points yet. Pass to Porter. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this game. There's a screen by Turner. Kuzma for three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Shireman. Outside Pritchard. Brown finds Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Pass to Rollins. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Boston Celtics up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, they are letting it fly. We need an air traffic controller out there.
I'll grab the cones and vests out of the supply closet. Shaq, the extra batteries are at security if we need them. And now, an opportunity to check out the old social media feed. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Arnie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And White has got the ball here for Boston. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. We've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Miles Turner. A.J. Green is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Porter to the inside. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Really good in the playmaking role. Porter Jr. with the right read in the 2-man game there.
Celtics lead by 17. Outside, Brown from deep. Porter pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Green. On the wing, Kuzma, the 17-footer. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 7 tonight. To the paint. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got 15 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Rollins. Outside, Green. Kuzma for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his third assist of the night. 90 seconds into the second half now. Pass to Shireman. Outside, Brown. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Here's Rollins. He's guarded by White. Now here's Turner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rollins. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by White. Brown against Green. Picked by Vucevic. And here's Brown for three. They get it back. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Establish his position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Kuzma outside. Back to Turner for three. Boston with a rebound. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's the first of just 2 home games for him.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
The Bucks trail by 20. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
They need to rethink their approach defensively. He's shown no signs of stopping. First and fewest turnovers per game, first in opponent points per game, and they came in third when it comes to opponent field goal percentage. These guys really work hard to protect the hoop and limit the open angles.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. On the wing, Hauser. The three is up. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 8 now. Kuzma, the pass to Turner. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Pass to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Down low. Here's Kuzma. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Vucevic. Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 6 assists in the game. Outside, Green to the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Boston leading by 21. Vucevic, a screen on Porter. White, the pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Now that is a terrific cut to the basket by Vucevic. I mean, really excelling in the pick and roll set.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. Pass to Turner. Porter with a screen on Vucevic. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against San Antonio, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Number 1, Boston.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
That's good from White. White hits them both. Milwaukee is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Porter a screen. Pass to Kuzma. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Brown. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Boston, no good that time either.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Left side Porter. Deflected.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Porter. Vucevic against Kuzma. Now Turner. Turner, a screen on Brown. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Rollins. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Brown. Here's Shireman. Turner covers. Pass to Hauser. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Porter. Turner, a screen on White. And here's Porter outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Pass to Shireman. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
And Boston calls time here. Cameron Thomas checked in for Porter Jr. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Turner. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Pritchard. And it's 8 points for Nikola Vucevic. To the paint. Rebound Boston. Vucevic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Inside. There's the block.
Upping his intensity on the defensive end. Love to see that. Kuzma uses his length and athleticism to challenge and alter shots.
Here's Rollins. Still no points. Back to Kuzma. There's a screen by Turner. The 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pritchard, the pass to White. Here's Shireman, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in for Hauser. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Rollins. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. 6 to shoot. Thomas. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Thomas has got 16 points now.
And this is just one of those blow-up nights for Thomas. He has one of these every once in a while.
The kick out to White. They set the pick. 3-pointer Pritchard. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. Jang, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Green. Good on the second one. And he makes all 3. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Vucevic. Give him 8. 5 to shoot. From 6 feet away. No good off the back of the rim.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Jang passes to Thomas. There's a screen by Jang. And the Bucks miss again. Boston dictating the flow. Outside Pritchard. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Walsh can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Jang. Vucevic against Portis. Trent for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Vucevic is... We've got 1:28 left in the third. Here's Garza. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Pass to Vucevic. Puts up a 3, and it's Thomas with the rebound. The Bucks shooting a low 28% during this third. Here's Rollins. No points so far. Back to Thomas. There's a screen by Jang. Let's go with a 3. Boston with a rebound.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. Here's Walsh. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Jang. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Jang.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Boston leading by 23. Pass to Walsh. Outside Pritchard. 4-3. The shot no good. And so it's the Boston Celtics ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
The little mistakes are the only reason they got this lead. You knew they were going to come out hard, all right? Even with that, it's more our mistakes that are getting them this lead, all right? We want to attack right here.
And it makes a lot of sense. You want every possession you can get. Doc Rivers certainly doesn't want turnovers to derail their efforts.
Yeah, it's a fine line between playing aggressive and playing out of control. That's the trap coach wants to keep them from falling into.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Walsh in at the 4-man position. Pritchard from outside. Nails it from 3. Pritchard's got 23 points.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Thomas following the 3 by Boston. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Gonzalez. And he drops it in from the low post.
That right there, that's what their goal is. Get high-quality looks.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Thomas outside. Pass to Jang. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. There's a screen by Jang. Trent's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Thomas has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Graham?
Well, you know, BA, winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Thomas against Brown. Thomas, left side. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Might be time to find offense elsewhere.
Pass to Walsh. Nice ball movement by Boston. 3-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
And here's Porter outside. He drops it from range.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Porter against Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And here's Thomas. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Free throw good. Thomas. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Garza's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Thomas. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pritchard against Porter. Pass to Garza. Over to the wing. Here's Queta. Clock at 6. Here's Garza. Defended by Portis. Garza's shot is good.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Porter with it. And Pritchard pulls it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. The three is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Thomas finds Porter. Now here's Turner. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He is indeed a showman now. Porter Jr. using that explosive athleticism on the rack attack. Yes, sir.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Boston on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's the pick. Pass to Keita. Here's Walsh. Here's Garza. And the three-pointer goes. Garza's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, the power from Thomas. A well-built 2.
For Boston, they've gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the 4th. Gonzalez passes to Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Gonzalez from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Trent, the pass to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Here's Gonzalez. Here's Walsh. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Kuzma's checked in for Portis. Green comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Thomas. Now Pritchard. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. And still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes. Put that throttle down. Love seeing Kuzma on offense play with so much confidence.
Boston with the ball. Here's Gonzalez. Pass to Keita. And here's Pritchard. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Now Green takes a 3, buries it from 3.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pritchard against Porter. Right side Pritchard, driving inside, out to the right wing. Pass to Walsh. There's the triple. No luck on that one.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
And here is Kuzma. And he banks in the layup. Kuzma's got 24.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Porter against Pritchard. Pass to Walsh. Here's Garza. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out to the right wing to get back on track. Drills it from deep.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Milwaukee has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Here's Rollins. Pass to Turner. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
This is all you can do. I mean, Turner's height, length, skill level, and he's got confidence now. That all allows him to score under pressure.
Porter with the steal, and the Bucks pushing it up now. From downtown, Queta pulls it in. Queta's got his 6th rebound on the night. Boston's gone 4 of 9 from three-point range in the fourth. Pass to Walsh. Porter against Pritchard. Pocket 4. Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Celtics.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
You know, no matter what happens next time they meet, I think this was the biggest game they'll play against each other this season. Getting that 2-1 advantage means so much.
Here's Rollins. On the wing, Green. Pass to Rollins. Back to Green. Now here's Porter. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Walsh. There's 18 seconds left in the final quarter. Pritchard against Porter. Now here's Pritchard. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Thank you very much. Jaylen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jaylen.
All right. Thanks, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.